Happy Sunday, crypto traders and investors. It's Rod with Pow Group, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. It is August 31st, last day of the month, and it's a long weekend, so I hope you're having a great weekend. In this video, we're going to take a look at Ethereum. I'm getting a lot of questions. Is the bull market over? I also got a wedding that I'm going to, so it's a bit hectic here at home today. But we'll take a look at the ETH chart. We do have a weekly bull flag targeting over $5,600 and no major red flags whatsoever at the moment. Before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, you'll be notified on any future videos. And full disclosure, I don't own any Ethereum. I've been trading it, but this is not financial advice. You should never do or buy, sell anything based on anything that I say or write. This is for entertainment purposes only. And you can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. So the overall sector has just been decimated over the last couple of days, but it's not that bad when you zoom out. So when in doubt, zoom out. I know it looks bad in the short term. You've got Bitcoin trying to find a bottom around 107K, but at the moment, when in doubt, zoom out. I know a lot of people have the tendency, the sky is falling, they're looking at the hourly charts, they're looking at the 5-minute chart. Even the daily chart wouldn't look too great, but if you zoom out, look at the weekly time frame, there's no major chart damage whatsoever. And like I said, we've been trading this as a group, so we're doing a trading challenge on BTCC. It's a crypto exchange. They also have perpetual tokenized stocks, which is pretty awesome. So you can trade like MicroStrategy, Apple, etc. But if you use the link in the description in the comment section, you can actually do copy trading. So there's 28 people copying Pow Group right now. We've got about a 75% win rate, meaning each trade that we make, 75% of the time it's winning. So if you use the link in the description or in the comment section, you'll also get a 10% bonus on your first time deposit. It just has to be a minimum of $500 USDT, and you can get extra bonuses up to $10,000 per user. It's been operating for 14 years, never been hacked, and no KYC required. So you can check that out. Like I said, we've got quite a few open trades at the moment, and that's the benefit of some of these pullbacks, right? You get the chance to load up, and like I said, we've got about a 75% win rate at the moment, and I think there's 5 trades currently open. So if we take a look at Ethereum here on the weekly time frame, just like Bitcoin, just like the S&P 500, if we bring up SPY, you can see SPY confirmed a weekly bull flag a long time ago, and we actually confirmed a daily bull flag. So now we have the weekly bull flag target of 654, and we have another target of 663, which is the daily bull flag. Then if we take a look at Bitcoin, you can see Bitcoin, we've got a lot of stuff going on here in the shorter level time frame, so we'll just remove that. But you can see here, Bitcoin confirmed a weekly bull flag as well shortly after the S&P 500 did. And you can see here from the low to the high, we move it out to our 0.32 fib, and we've got our measured move here, and you're looking at a move up to around 146, 144, 145, 146. And then if we go back over to Ethereum, Ethereum was late to the party, but it did the exact same thing. So from the low here to the high, we had a higher low. It didn't even hit the 0.382 fib, it hit the 0.236, so very short pullback, only about a 24% pullback, and then we saw a continuation. So once we had that higher low, and then once we broke resistance there at 38.80, that confirmed the weekly bull flag, and then you just take your measured move from the low to the high, and then move it out to your 0.382 fib, and it's showing 56.49. So again, if you look at the hourly chart, and then you zoom out, that looks pretty bad, right? If you even look at the daily chart, it's now pulled back about 13%, and before that we pulled back about 14%. So you're going to have these pullbacks along the way, and there's no major red flags whatsoever. Like I said, on the weekly time frame, it's still a weekly bull flag. We're still in a weekly uptrend. We started weekly consolidation last week, but this week we haven't even lost the low. We've got 7 hours, 48 minutes and change left. We haven't even lost the low of last week. So like I said, a lot of people are freaking out. Well, we haven't even started weekly consolidation. We were consolidating the last week, and we're still in a weekly uptrend, which is the most important factor. And like I said, we're looking at a weekly bull flag up to 56.49. Also, Congress has been on recess, so on break for August. They're coming back after the long weekend, and more than likely going to see a lot of chatter with regards to the Clarity Act, market structure, and defining what's a security, what's not, what's a commodity, etc. But if we look at the weekly time frame here as well, we did have a stochastic bear cross, but the MACD on the weekly is still very, very bullish, and we're nowhere near that 10-week moving average. So we're still very bullish here on the macros. And on the weekly moving averages, we avoided a bear cross of the 50 and the 100 weekly. So this is looking good, and that's back into bull territory here again. And we also had a golden cross that occurred back in the first week of July, and we didn't even test the 50-day moving average, sitting at 4,000. So like I said, overall, a pretty healthy correction so far. And Ethereum more than likely due for new all-time high in price discovery. You're probably going to see a slew of altcoin ETFs approved at some point in September, October, before the October deadline. And then that's going to kick off, in my opinion, full-blown alt season. We got rate cuts coming, like I said, the Clarity Act. So there's tons of catalysts that are on the horizon here. And we could even get a surprise. We could even get higher rate cuts than expected. We could get a few of them, right? We could get a few rate cuts back to back. We'll see what happens into the rest of the year. But I do believe that the next few months are going to be explosive for this industry. And like I said, we've been trading it here on BTCC, so you can check out the link in the description in the comment section. If we zoom out to the monthly time frame, we broke to a monthly higher high. Now we don't have any monthly support though, all the way down until 1383. So we're going to be watching the low of this month next month once we start a new candle here tomorrow. And it'll be imperative that we hold the low of this month at 3354. Because if we lose that, we start monthly consolidation and we could easily pull back to around 2700. But like I said, there's no reason to sound the alarm at the moment. We're still in a weekly uptrend, most important factor. And the most important level I'm looking at is that 3354, because if we lose that, we lose the weekly uptrend. We're no longer, expecting that continuation up to, like I said, that 5649 target. So that would be the level to hold here at the moment. But all signs are pointing to more upside from here, and Ethereum more than likely going to break to new all-time highs, like I said, over the next month or two, and then fully kick off alt season. We've been seeing Bitcoin dominance drop, and if we can see Ethereum break to new all-time highs and price discovery get above 5,000, I think that's what's really going to send alts into a frenzy. All right, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this in the comment section below. We'll continue the conversation there. It's Rod with Pow Group. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth. Enjoy the rest of your long weekend, and we'll see you on the next video.
Welcome to Pursuit of Wealth Group, your edge in the fast-paced world of stocks and crypto. With POW Algo Alerts, you'll never miss an opportunity. Our system tracks nearly 100 different assets, from stocks and crypto to commodities, and the list keeps growing. Backed by over 25 custom indicators, our alerts cut through the noise and give you clear, actionable insights. Each alert is delivered directly to your inbox and to our exclusive Slack community, where you can connect, learn, and trade alongside like-minded investors. For just $29.99 per month, or save with our yearly plan at $299.99 Canadian. You get professional-grade alerts designed to help you trade smarter, not harder. Stop chasing the market, start anticipating it. Join today at pursuitofwealthgroup.com and take your trading to the next level with POW Algo Alerts.